you guys are learning leverage. And leverage is the key to success. We all know what leverage is, right? Yes. Do the work once and get paid forever. That's awesome, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, I love that. So what I want you guys to do right now is stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Now I want you to sit down. Sit down, just sit down. Okay, stand back up again, stand back up again. Okay, sit down. So the reason I'm asking you to do this, because you're all going, what the heck is this woman doing up here? She's a little bit crazy. I am. I'm going to let you know that full on. I'm a little bit crazy, but motion creates emotion. Emotion leads to passion. Passion is what's going to drive you to take action to make your business as successful as you possibly can. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes or yes? Yes, I want to hear it. I want to hear the excitement, because I'm super excited that we're here with you today. Now, how many of you feel as though you have enough capital, enough money to support your businesses for the longevity of your business? See, that makes me even more excited to be here with you, because what if I told you in 6 months' time that I can guarantee that you will have additional $50,000 in lines of credit for your business? You will have an additional $50,000 for your business. It's amazing, it's excellent, it's excellent. I'm very passionate about what I do here because I know what it takes to run a business and to have your own businesses, right? So my first goal here today is to let you know that I'm not a motivational speaker. All right, even though I have studied under and shared the stage with the likes of some of the top motivational speakers globally, I'm an educational speaker here. I want to teach you guys, because what you don't know is what you don't know is what you don't know. And if you don't know something, you can't apply it to your business to make it successful. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Yes. So, somebody great, my mentor, said to me, you can motivate an idiot, right? But what does that make him do? Stupid things faster. So I'm going to educate you, and I want to let you know that there are means to access the funding that's available for you out there today. Is that exciting? Yeah. Because there's more money out there today for entrepreneurs and small business owners than there ever has been before. Except you have to be in compliance, okay? You have to understand what business credit actually is. In order to access this funding, you have got to have business credit. Does everybody know what business credit is? A little bit? Well, you're a step ahead of the game, because 97% of the people that are out there today do not know what business credit is or how to achieve it. Okay? So don't feel bad if you don't understand what it is. I'd like to say that business credit is otherwise known as corporate credit or trade credit. All right? So it's awesome that we're following some brilliant speakers who just spoke to you about compliance, right? And everybody understands what compliance is now, don't they? Yeah. Compliance is a super fancy big word that means requirements. And anyone that owns a business has to follow the laws and regulations, right? Well, in order to access this funding that's available to you out there today, you've got to be in compliance as well with the things, the requirements that any vendor or lender is going to look at to approve you. Now, remember I said that I can guarantee in 6 months that you have $50,000 in cash, in credit lines, in revolving credit. Everybody understands revolving, right? Yeah? Good. Because if you go out to get a loan, how many times can you spend that loan money? If you get $1 million from a bank, how many times can you spend that money? Once. Now, this $50,000 that we're guaranteeing to you, it's revolving. So how many times can you spend that money? Holy smokes, I love multiple. I love multiple, and you guys should all love multiple times of spending this money as well. So, when we're talking about building business credit, we're talking about getting you the approvals for the loans that you need. And for the loans, in order to access this funding from the loans, you've got to be in compliance. So being in compliance is everything, right? So when you're going out for these loans and whatnot, you have to have a paydex score. How many of you know what a paydex score is? What is it? Shout it out, because I like interaction.
It's a FICO score for corporations.
It's a FICO score for a corporation. corporation. It's just like your personal credit score, but for your business. And if you don't have this, you're going to have to personally guarantee things. So what we specialize in is separating your personal assets that are over here from your business assets that are over here. Does that make sense? Yes. Because we don't want to commingle anything, do we? If you commingle, that means that you're liable for the payment of that loan personally. And heaven forbid, which is a very, very sad case of the times that we're in right now, lots of business owners who have been out there had commingled their funds. And what happens? They have to pay that money back, right? A lot of people put their houses up. A lot of people use that as collateral. What happened to their houses? Gone. Not good. Not good. So we have a step-by-step process that's going to actually put you into compliance for the loans that are available out there today, while building up your paydex score. Does that make sense to you guys? So you're going to be able to access all kinds of revolving credit in order to be in compliance with what the lenders are looking for. Does that make sense? Yes. So the first thing that you have to understand about getting your businesses put together correctly and being in compliance is that you have got to build a solid foundation. If you think of building business credit as building a building, what's the first thing that you have to have when you build a building? A foundation, right? So the foundation of building business credit is proper corporate structure. Does that make sense? Yes. How many of you are incorporated in here? How many of you have incorporations, S Corp, C Corp, LLC? Well, that is the number one thing that you've got to do, because you want to protect yourself, because the name of the game is separating your personal assets that were over here, right, from your business assets that were over here. Are we all following me here? Yes. So, if I'm guaranteeing you $50,000, at least, minimum $50,000, in revolving credit while getting into compliance and getting you protected and stop commingling your funds, what does that mean to you in your business? Success. It means everything. It means everything in the world. So I am not the expert on proper corporate structuring. However, Kimberly Smith is the expert. She is nationally renowned at building proper corporate structure. She is nationally renowned on exactly what you need to protect yourself, okay? So I'm gonna let Kimberly come back up here and get you all excited about protecting your money and building up your business so that you're able to access all of this funding that's available to you out there. Are you excited about that? Yeah.